We are live. Welcome to the Out There channel, live stream 57, I think. I'll just cue some music, and we've got Robert joining us again, and be with you in a minute. I forgot to give you the link, Robert.
Oh, for YouTube?
Yeah, I'll just paste it. There you go. Should be on your Hangouts text.
Yeah. Yeah, that's looking nice.
And you should be able to hear the music. It's got one person watching, so I guess that's you. How's it sounding?
It's not.
Haven't you got it unmuted? That's how it's stuffed
Now
up.
it's going. Now it's going.
You had me worried there that I was stuffed up. I think it's mixing.
Thanks.
I think it's mixing our voices in better with the music now. Right, so I suppose switch to the desktop and start it. We're a bit late tonight. I've been listening to that music for the last hour.
Oh, God.
Well, I've been setting up all the niggles. It just kind of gets you. It grows on you. So better type in the live chat. So we got 2 people watching. The problem is I got 2 extra fans going tonight because it's 28 degrees in the bedroom here. If you saw my setup where I run it from.
Did?
And it's like 23 outside. It's lovely outside. It's almost midnight. Or coming up to midnight, isn't it? Yeah, 10:46, so it's not far away. So summer's finally here. Hopefully I've got the right number on the title correct. Not sure if I changed it now. It's always something I stuff up. There we go, we got the welcome message. I can always edit the title. Oh, we've lost the one watcher. So I'll just stop the echo. And yep, I think it's all go. So, where do we begin? Well, I haven't had much time to prepare actually. So I'll just talk about a few things that have come up. See if I can find the links. I'll post them on my Twitter account. And just go through them. Then we'll have a look at some of the UFO stalker stuff again, I guess.
Okay.
I can hear beeping. Is that me or your end?
It's not my end.
It's because I've got Facebook open, I think. Okay. So here's my Twitter page. There are a lot of stuff I've posted there about NPC censorship. And right, so first of all, we'll talk about the square. Did we cover square icebergs, or was that something new? Anyway, Tyler put out something the other day. So better open up his page. So we'll just give it a mention anyway. About these square icebergs. Hopefully the volume sound alright on YouTube. I'll do that. Oh yeah, it is. So first of all, it starts bringing up this one again. So we'll get back to that one, but we'll skip ahead to the icebergs. So this was posted by probably the night that we streamed last, and have time to look into it because it just come out. Hey, who we got on the side here? Jamal, how's it going? You're up late. You'll be working soon, won't you? Another 7 hours time. So yeah, he's talking about how odd these square icebergs are, and turns out there's been a better photograph taken since. This was a portrait, as you can see. So I don't know who took that out the airplane window, but someone obviously knows how to use a camera on the airplane, took a landscape one. And there's actually 2 square icebergs. Now, I'm not too sure which one is on Tyler's page. It's hard to tell. I think it might be the other one that's just gone by here. So you can see here, even in these pictures here, I'll just open it up, but they're not perfectly square anyway.
No, the edges are corrupted, aren't they? Their lines are corrupted.
Oh, we got you sort of cut off there. Just bring that down a bit. Yep. Called an ice bridge flight. It kind of looks like a, I don't know, Lamerton square. Is that what you call it? It sort of has one edge here is all jagged, and that edge here. If you really looked, if you really zoomed on it, you'd see that they're not really square edges at all.
No, they're not. It's poor workmanship if it is.
Now, you heard about World War II. They tried to build an iceberg aircraft carrier. I thought that was a brilliant. Just put a couple of motors on this thing, and you got a great idea for a non-sinkable aircraft carrier, because torpedoes wouldn't do much to it at all from subs. Because you know that ice is far stronger than steel, especially if it's got what they were trying to experiment with was variations of thickness of wood pulp added to the water before it froze. But sea ice,
it's a long way below the surface as well.
Yeah, you know, sea ice has also got salt in it, so when it crystallizes, crystals do form sharp edges like this and break with sharp edges. So it's totally natural, as you can see here. People thought it was photoshopped at first because this strange, all even one color here is a bit strange, isn't it? It almost looks like it's been done, and it is. Who knows? It might turn out.
Oh yeah,
it might turn out to be.
Where's this now? This is Antarctica, is it?
Yeah, it might turn out that it was a NASA practical joke. That probably was a Photoshop, but does sound like it's legit because this is on the NASA web page. But
I can see.
Have they ever posted practical jokes on their own page? I don't know. Unless they got a little, unless there's a little fine print at the bottom here saying this is a practical joke. See how many people spot it. NASA Jeremy Harbeck. So it's quite interesting. You can see here this one here is what's Tyler used. You can just see it in his image.
Yeah, the walls look better defined in that shot.
See, there's I better make it up a bit bigger. You can see it's the same image, but even that you can see two sides are definitely not flat, but that one is going across here. But I reckon I'd make ideas for iceberg boats. You could even put you could probably mount a couple of good size motors on that and chip it out to sea and maybe have a floating ice station with a runway on it so you can land planes on it. Was it on TV news? I don't really watch TV news because I find it's mainstream media fake news. It's all anti-Trump.
I really don't watch it at all, you know.
No, nor do I. I take my news from trusted sources on the web, and then generally are on YouTube. The people that actually have a brain and actually do research and tell you the real facts. So yeah, so that was that one here, and as you can see that UFO interest, I reshared his article here. So we need to do this one here. I put out a joke image. Probably need to zoom in a bit more on the original that I did. Making fun of his Mars one because further down here. Somewhere here. There's a few things I've been doing that I need to talk about. Sometimes NASA doesn't, Twitter doesn't bring up the images as quick as you need it to. It might be on. Really want some way of tagging stuff. Now, is that the beginning of the Mars stuff? Well, it might be further up. Okay, we're talking about the Mars, that Mars photograph. I'll just bring out the funny thing, right? Like I said, I haven't got things set up like I usually do. But I made this funny graphic here. Of a train, Thomas the Tank Engine, highlighting it, and I've made a comment here because he's put out another video since the one we're looking at the moment, saying he doesn't still believe it's a cloud hanging on the rim of the volcano. So I've said I found NASA airbrushed out a Martian train because it's the sort of thing you'd put up on the channel. So I'd sort of made a bit of fun of it. So Remember, you can support me, buy my merc, and donate to Patreon. $1,000 a day is not enough. So, turns out I was correct saying it was a cloud on the rim that sort of stretched out, and some of it here looks like it could be broken up here on this particular image anyway, which we didn't see last time. But I thought maybe it was part of the terrain underneath, not the train, because it could be making patterns on the ground. That's sort of adding into the cloud itself, sort of making it look longer than it is. But it sort of ends here, I reckon. It's not too long. But the experts come out, as I said would do. And what's Jamel saying? So on the internet news, I don't watch regular TV anymore. Yeah, it's a bit like that for most of us on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it was today, I think. So I'll find it. Here she is, this one here. Actually, I've got a snapshot of it. Right. So basically, I posted, UFO Interest posted this out here after I finished mine. I'd like to share a comparison between science and hoax. Between a scientist, Tanya of Mars, and Secureteam 10 about the latest Mars conspiracy theory promoted by Tyler Gluttner, who thinks NASA is hiding something on Mars. That's why I did the train thing. So she said, this is not a volcano plume. These are water ice clouds condensing out over the summit of Siamons, is that how you say it?
Yeah,
One of
that's
the
right.
large volcanoes on Mars. They are very common, blah, blah, blah. And I posted, he took the piss tonight saying Tanya's theory don't add up. And she's replied to my comment saying here, it's not even a theory. We have tons of images and multispectral data of these clouds over the course of many years. We know exactly what they are. So Tyler's not listening. And he's still
No.
putting it out there. So he's put it out here on the very front. I'll just play some of it.
This plume and the very strange triangular shaped set of volcanoes
on the rim.
that would be emanating from. Be sure to check that video. But I just wanted to post this one real quick too, because as some more breaking news is coming out, we have new images here, really strange, coming out of Antarctica, another one of my favorite places, shrouded in so much mystery.
Maybe that wasn't the one. I think it was after, was it? Oh no, before. This one here. Where he takes the music. So here's the one he takes a bit of a piss.
The orbiters orbiting planet Mars that seem to be coming up out of a dormant volcano that is on Mars called Arsia Mons, one of 4 of the most massive volcanoes on planet Mars. And so if you haven't seen that video, after having discovered this, I posted it and I posed the simple question, which was that, well, what is this? Why have we not heard anything about this? It appears to be a massive object, and I never said it was for sure a volcanic plume, because again, these volcanoes are said to have been lying dormant for millions, like 50 million plus years. And so could this be a new eruption? Because whatever this is, that again appears to be a plume, that's what we were describing it as we attempted to put into context what it looked like, and it very...
So despite all that information being put out on the web, he sort of ignored it. So further on, he puts up her post here, which I just read out. So he had actually seen it on either mine or UFO Interest Twitter feed, and has totally ignored it. So have a listen to what he says.
The summit of Arcia Mons, and that this is pretty common over this specific area at this time of year. So basically, according to Dr. Tanya Harrison, this is just a massive water ice cloud. And in her tweets about this, she references some past images snapped by the India orbiter back in 2015 or 16 of Arcia Mons, where it appears that there are indeed clouds floating over this.
So you can see here, even looks like it's cyclic. It's sort of spiraling around air currents here. Look, it's forming a spiral.
Yeah. Vortex, yeah.
You can definitely see it's thick clouds on that one. And if you get an air current, it's going to drag a cloud out and cause it to streak out, isn't it? So I'm not sure how the winds work on Mars because no one's actually lived there. But I guess I'd say they have some crazy storms on the surface there, but worse than probably Earth does. So he carries on and totally ignores what she said.
Area. The first one is a much closer up shot of Arcia Mons, where we can see sort of opaque cloud cover spiraling out from directly above Arcia Mons. And here we have yet another much more clear image of Arcia Mons here on the right, and what appears to be some clouds stretching off of the edge of Arcia Mons, very similarly to what we're seeing in these new orbiter images. And after having looked at this, originally I figured, well, maybe case closed. Maybe these are just water ice clouds. But as I compared this image from 2015 to these new images here, I have to say that whatever this plume-looking object is in these new images, to me, it looks way more massive and dense, more solid and dense.
More dense than Secureteam? No.
Casting a clear shadow than this image here from 2015 showing this, extremely thin, very opaque line of clouds directly above.
But that previous image, you could see how thick the clouds were, This guy just he's like a spin doctor. I don't know what you call it, but he's very good with the words, and he can turn something that's actually been proven around into a conspiracy. He's just got the give of the gab. And people just suck it up. And like last time, I was doing some research on this, and what I should have done is typed in what are the clouds, plumes, what are clouds on Mars made of? So it gave us the clue straight away because it talked about the volcanoes. See if I can find it again with a search. Clouds on Mars made of. I think it's a search I did. There you go, straight away. It talks. If I did that at the end of last stream, we would have had an answer. Mars is not entirely a haven for sun worshippers. Clouds of water ice particles do occur, for example, on flanks of the giant Martian volcanoes. There have also been hints of much higher wispy clouds, which we just seen, made up of carbon dioxide, CO2, ice crystals. So combination of two there, so depending if it's two layers. So what is CO2? Those that did science will probably know what it's called. It's called carbon
dioxide.
Yep. And when you freeze it, it becomes what? dry ice, I think is the word. Does it tell us here? I probably should type in what is dry ice. Because if you freeze CO2, which is the same as water, which is HO2, but it's got carbon instead. If you dry ice, it'll probably come up. They use it for preserving food mostly nowadays, or fun stuff for movies where they have that horror movies. So just have a look, see what it says. Dry ice, sometimes referred to as cardice, chiefly by British chemists, is a solid form of carbon dioxide. It's used primarily as coolant agent, and its advantages include lower temperatures than off-water ice. And what it is, dry ice simulates at negative 80 degrees Celsius. So it's pretty cold up in the Martian atmosphere.
Yeah.
So that's what she was saying in her tweet. And what the last statement was talking about, that it's not a sun haven. So yeah, and how high are these volcanoes? So obviously it's up there in the atmosphere. How? What's going on? I've got a character there, isn't it? Oh no, it's just my cursor. How high? Yes, but it's given us an answer here. By one measure, it's a height of nearly 25 kilometers or 72,000 feet. Olympus Mons is about 2.5 times Mount Everest. There you go. So it's going to get pretty cold, even at the rim.
Yeah.
So that's probably the biggest one. I'm not sure what the other two smallest ones in the photograph were. It was called Aries or something, wasn't it? The smaller one. It's not on that photo anymore. Is it on that one? Right. No, we don't need that one. I think Olympus is that one at the top here. And this is Arcia Mons, and that's Olympus up here. Olympus Mons. I'm not sure why it's called Mons though. Named after people, is it?
I don't know, is it?
There you go, one.
Latin for something?
Let's see, Olympus Mons. It's not saying there. I don't know, let's type it in. This is how we learn things. What does... But it's probably a short word for mountain or something, is it? Mons mean. Bit Latin there, I think. Now,
yes, it said.
Short for monospupus. Pi. Is it?
There we go then.
Oh no, hang on. It can't be pi. Oh, here we go. It means mountain. Mons. There you go. I was right. Latin for mountain, or montes. Plural montes. That makes sense. Mounted. That's where the word mountain melted comes from, because you're melted up on a horse. So there we go. We learned something new. I suppose you'll learn all that sort of Latin in private schools in England.
I learned a lot from history.
History Channel.
No.
Just reading.
Well, yeah,
and the web.
Yeah, you just like the History Channel, but there's a lot of Latin in history books.
This brings us on to this one here, which you can see is poor quality portrait again. And if you look way at the top here,
Okay.
it's a couple of spots of light in the distance here. Now, I haven't heard a final solution on this, but when I looked at the video, I'll just
what's he doing now?
Who?
Okay, got that trellis there, yeah. What's supposed to be behind that?
Trellis?
No, am I on the right tab here? Yeah, your cursor's moving around.
This is a wire fence.
Yeah.
Wire fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Otherwise known as a. Yeah. Go on.
I'm not sure what the location was.
What's it supposed to be?
It's someone filming through a wire fence. Looks like on maybe a balcony or a mountain edge. Let's see. Has he got any information here? Brazil. It's in Brazil, and he also talks about. Oh no, it's not Brazil. It's South Korea, I think. Anyway, we'll just play some. We'll play some of it and see what it says.
Oh.
Now it's got closed caps. Here we go. Oh. It's got some foreign words coming up.
Yeah. No.
So it must be the voice of the original. But you can see here there's some flashes of light in the far distance. Yeah. Filmed badly and not stabilized the camera at all. Now they've gone behind, in front of the camera. Oh no, he's smucked around the colors or something. Still see the wire fence.
Yeah.
Oh, they may have stepped back, maybe, or stepped forward, maybe. So, what's your gut feeling on this one?
Lights in the sky and everything. Like.
So, what's the options? Hang on, you're breaking up for some reason.
Oh, I can hear you.
What? Can't seem to hear you properly. Why? Are you still there?
Yeah.
So here you go. He's done a zoom up on it. Did he say what the location was? What's that look like to you?
An aircraft.
You reckon it's an aircraft?
Could be. No, I don't think it is. Oh,
it looks kind of smoky. What stuff? What stuff is bright and sort of has a whispery? He's saying it's a cigar, a cigar UFO. Does that look like a cigar UFO? Let's see, streaking. So what normally gives off smoky clouds and illuminates the sky? Military flares. Remember, illumination flares.
Yeah.
That's my gut feeling what it is, because these ones are faded out behind, so the parachutes are,
it's just so distorted.
Yeah, I wonder why you're breaking out though. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You're breaking out for some reason.
No idea why.
How's he sounding to you there, Jamal? He stopped talking though. So, you think it's could be flares at the moment? Were you saying something? I don't think we're hearing you. Oh, right, hang on. Try now, speaking.
Hello?
Oh,
hello?
Oh, yeah, it's working now.
Okay.
I think I may have clicked.
Changed them.
I may have clicked the mute button on you. So.
Well, that would.
But you were breaking out, so I was trying to figure that. To me, that looks like military flares being dropped. Is that the same?
No,
Is that the same
could
one
be.
through the wire fence? Though I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because he's got one listed in Brazil. It looks like the same background.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like military flares because it's sort of like explosions happening, or it's sort of lighting up, and it's fading where it's on the other end. All right, this is the Brazil one with the purple clouds. So that was the other one before, but he's saying it's a cigar UFO. But I don't. How on the earth can that be a cigar UFO? And we've talked about purple clouds before. We had some in what is it, Holland, where they had greenhouses that lit up the low sky. Was that purple? Purple or green? I can't remember now. Hey Renee, how's it going? So
No.
they reckon your audio is good on your end. It might be just my end. So you're sounding all right now. It was just breaking out before. I don't know why. Maybe it's bandwidth problems going on. So yeah, to me, I don't know how he gets that to be. Even there, it looks like it's flares. I guess we'll find out eventually. But it's a bit hard to do these ones, especially from South Korea, because it's in a different language. I want to let's go to their page, see if there's any English people that may have posted. I may have said, "Oh, I saw the same thing, and it was a military exercise." What's happening in Korea at the moment? Are they doing war games? I don't know. So it looks like the same video anyway. So what do we got? Skywatch International wants to use it. This is a really good catch. I'll give you full credit, so someone else after it. Oh, no, this Mavi777 guy. He's he works with Secureteam. There you go. Also work through Secureteam. Probably both channels will publish. So UFOman uses a lot of Mavi777 as well. Looks like a building, this person's saying. So could it be a top of a building, perhaps? I don't know. So is it a top of a building that we're just not seeing? Well, be it could be at the very top of a building, couldn't it? High rise. I don't. Looks like there was two videos there though.
Yeah, definitely.
And one of the wire fence, but it's not here.
Yeah, this one's taken out of a moving car, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that too high to be on top of a building?
Possibly.
I can see sort of some line going up here though. Looks like it could be a building, you know, and that could be the penthouse at the top.
Yeah, the penthouse lights, yeah.
Yeah, it could be well too, and that could be like the main light, and the rest of the lights are going in. Let's do a snap, do an edit of it. Actually, see if we can enhance it maybe. That's why you got to read comments sometimes. People live in there, give you a clue. It did kind of look smoky, but such poor quality video. There's not much you can do, is there?
No.
So, how's you guys going inside there? Having a good night? We got Erica. Haven't seen you here for a while. How's it going? Where are you from? So we just get to the download folder. Just try and paint.net, see if the PC clugs on that. 84, 85%, 95. It'll probably corrupt my voice as it's loaded. 100%. Well, it's coming up. 92%. 100%. Still not loaded. 92%. Hey, remember guys, give the thumb up, a like on the live stream if you enjoy what we're doing here. Some nights we do debunking, some nights we talk about UFO topics. So let's see if we can resize that one. Like I said at the beginning, it's like 28 degrees in my bedroom. I got 2 fans going, and it's like 23 outside. It's lovely outside at the moment, but it's not. The computer's not liking it so much.
I'm sure I can hear the fans occasionally.
You will be, because you haven't got the noise cancellation. We're not picking up much on that one, but it does look like there could be some structure.
Yeah, it could be, couldn't there?
If we had the location, this is why when you debunk something, you should have actual location, like MUFON us, and do a map of and map it over the location, so you know exactly where it is. And then
that would solve it. So could it be joined to these lights? You know, at the bottom of the picture here.
we're at this stage, we're not so sure if it is a building. It still could be military.
No, true, yeah.
It still could be military affairs, but you can see here there's some sort of faint line appearing, and it does. It could be a fairly tall building. See, it sort of looks like some darker pixelation happening here, like a twin tower effect. See, well, that seemed to bring it out a wee bit. See, there's definitely a straight line happening here on the color substitution. Definitely a straight line.
Okay.
And looks like something happening here. Building edge here. Looks like there's also like lines going up here, like you know, a square pattern happening here, like a lower level, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, what location is it? I don't know if you can enhance it anymore, because we ain't got many colors to work with. It's a night shot. Definitely looks like something happening there. Lighten it. Where's lighting? Such fine print on it. Yeah. That makes it worse. But definitely you can see there's definitely a hard line happening here. And it seems to be like a dark line followed by a light line followed by a dark line here. So it's like this draw on top of it. Just cancel that. Maybe I should have kept it up. It's actually looked like it did improve it a wee bit. Is that the right one? Not really. Damn. Should have kept it. Try that. It does look like it could be some lines in it. So, hey, Rennie, what are you saying? Busy, busy, yes. It's been a busy time. It's a busy time of year too. Foggy city, yep. Your city that you're in, or the one in the picture? Could be foggy. Could be foggy. So yeah, as you can see here, there's some lines here. Got the wrong color. Probably need white. You need a thicker brush. There's a line going up here. And you can see here, it looks like almost like a castle effect. Looks like there's something going across here. And there seems to be a line going all the way this way. And a line this way. Does look like it's a building. And you can see here, it's got this, the white and dark lines happening, almost like a special, I don't know, could be windows maybe on the building, could well be. These dark bits could be building. So, what is the location? South Korea? It's in a foreign language here, but looks like, is it? Giant UFO. So they're obviously pranking us, huh? Look at all the UFO tags in here. All the gullible people sucking it up. Secureteam doesn't do anything, does he? He doesn't analyze, make sure that he's not going to be conned. So we need to. So we got no information in the description. So if that was legit, you would put a lot of information in the header saying it was at 10:30, blah blah blah, this date. Look in this direction. GPS coordinates, if you got it, or city location, and south. Oh, come on, South Korea. And let's see, they've probably got some big buildings over there. International Finance, I trust it to be a bank. World Tower. Northeast Asian Trade Tower. So there's a lot of financial and banks. Largest, tallest building in South Korea. Could it be that?
Are we sure it's South Korea now?
Yep. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
But look,
well,
look at these.
On a bit of a wild goose chase then, really.
Not really, because look at the building shapes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
that I've just drawn. There's the lines of these lines that I was drawn. It's almost going to be like one of these. Seems to repeat itself though.
Yeah.
It's not that one. Definitely not that one. It'd have to be round mountain range. Here's some interesting ones, but I don't think it's any of those ones either. It's like the first one we looked at. Something like this one. So we know that something going on down here. Where's the page again? Smaller towers. Yes, it looks like it's a base here. Darker base going up. But like you said, they haven't given us any information. That's just another cobbler's UFO one.
And there's just nothing there to suggest it is, nothing at all.
Yeah, and it's filmed in portrait, which doesn't help.
I mean, why put a...
See, even when they pan back, it looks like it's the lights at the top of the building.
Yeah.
Because if it's an office block, like a financial block, they're not going to be there at night time, are they?
It's not moving, is it?
No. It's... we need a comparison, but you'll see what I mean. I've seen buildings like that at night time. They probably have a heliport on top, probably as well. High rise. Let's see. Let's see what I'm typing. High rise, nighttime.
Yeah, it's underneath there for you. It was.
Probably, yeah. What are these guys saying? Yeah, Jamal likes what I do. He's my #1 fan. Certainly, maybe the only fan. So yeah, just trying to find ones that haven't got all their lights turned on and it's dark, very dark. But you can see most of these have been enhanced. So it's going to be like these ones here. That's getting...
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's getting closer to these ones. See, at the very top, there's always going to be like...
There you go. There's something similar.
Yeah, something really similar to these. Having trouble loading. And we're peaking at 100% normally when that happens. So it's going to be like this. But the lights may be the name of the building. That's why it sort of looks strange. It's going to be like one of these without all the other lights on. If it's an office block, all those will be turned off to save power.
See how those upper lights stand out?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find as a picture. It's just going to nail it, but hard. So here's the office block, obviously at night time, where there are no lights, hardly any lights on. From a distance, you wouldn't see it, but if they had a strip of lights like
no, you wouldn't.
International Bank, you would see that from a distance. I think we've nailed that one anyway. What do you guys think on the side? Do you think we've nailed that Secureteam?
Close enough, I think. Certainly more likely than an alien spacecraft, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's it there. If it's dark enough that you don't see it. But I just wonder where this other footage that he's got here, because he hasn't got it listed. Is that the same building, just on a different angle? It looks like it's the same city below. Where is it on here? Here. Can't quite see a building in the background in that one though. So that could be a different video.
I think it is.
And
yeah.
I think that's the one I said I think is flares for sure. Had like twinkly lights and fading out. There, look. It's not very well stabilized. Does look like flares, you know, dripping down. So it looks like a smoke trail. So far away though. So if that's in South Korea, they're probably doing some military.
Don't know why they're doing military exercise over a city though.
Yeah. Only looks like it's over the city. I bet it's over the sea. Because remember South Korea's on a coast, and they do a lot of military exercise out to sea. So we got no information as usual which direction.
No.
Purple cloud. Maybe it's Brazil, that one. Hang on. Which would definitely probably put it out to sea because they're often doing military exercise out to sea there as well. Oh, here it is. It's Brazil, that one. Yeah, there's the wire fence. So you did have the link. And have we got any information on that one? Doesn't look good. Look at that. UFO. 4. What do we got down here? Looks like South American. What is it? Latin? Spanish, I mean?
Yes. It's
do they have translate for YouTube?
Yeah, Latin America, Spanish.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that one done anyway. And we've done the Mars one. We've updated that information, and we've done the iceberg one. I think that's it, pretty much covered. Artificial moon we did talk about last time. What was the other ones? There was some other ones posted. Right. UFOman. I don't know if he's still got it up. Another stupid one. Talking about YouTube, why it was taken down. Better get rid of that at the bottom. Ooh, that's not a good error. Now let's try load again. Don't know why you get the 500 errors. That's kind of strange. He may have deleted it. No. Let's see. Alleged lunar asteroid impact. No, here it is. The silly one. He's saying this is why YouTube was allegedly shut down. And here's a picture of the moon all wobbling around. Let's see, we can go back. Allegedly struck the lunar surface October the 16th. An asteroid that large striking the moon would release a large amount of energy, and it probably would eject some of the moon. So he's right about that. I don't know if he's saying that or it's on the video clip. And this one here.
The thing is, you've got thousands and thousands of amateur astronomers.
Yep.
Looking up at the moon every night.
So you saw a little plume happening here. It would.
Nope.
If you had an explosion on the moon that big, it would be all over the news, wouldn't it? And
All over the news.
it wouldn't be anything to do with. So apparently, it's produced by a CGI company, to an FX company, to show how their software works, basically. So
Okay, so it's not a hoax at all. It's just demonstration.
It's a demonstration video taken out of context,
Yeah.
used on fake UFO channel here.
God, scraping the Bible or what?
Yeah. So it's sort of as bad as Secureteam putting out conspiracy. He's the first one that started it, though. He did put one out here about the shutdown of the internet. So where was it? Real reason for shutdown. So he did the same a day or two before. And he's got some other moon pictures talking about exactly the same thing. Now, the YouTube, as I said last time, we tried to find out what the official reason for the takedown was. And it basically said they weren't going to add any more to the official statement, that it went down for an hour and now it's back up. So I reckon someone stuffed up big time in the company, and they didn't want to say that, make it too public, because it means that I suppose it give them bad press, that they can't keep the system up, that a newbie pushed the wrong button on a admin panel.
Yeah, leave them with a bit of a black eye, wouldn't it?
Yes, yeah, sort of like the procedures or something, you know. Now, they often take down stuff to upgrade it on, obviously. They're always upgrading their live stream, and, you know, they're always changing stuff. So even come after Christmas, the live stream panel, admin panel, is going to change. And I don't like the new panel, but I'm going to have to get used to it. So that one there is actually CGI, and I did post a link to it. If I can find it. I think it's on my Google+. I don't know if I got it bookmarked. Probably haven't. But if I go to my channel and just click it up on the taskbar. So I'm always posting this stuff during the week on my socials, and then I just pile it all together and present it in a YouTube episode. So up here you can get access to the Patreon page and the merch store, which may change, but I had to put a new banner on. So I'll just show. It's not as good as my old banner. It's up top there. It's scaled right down now for some reason. Maybe they didn't want to get it in the way with the rest of the products on the page. I don't know. So yeah, it looks actually bigger on Facebook too. Kind of weird, but that's what they want to do. I guess it's all to do with tablets. So Google Plus. There's my Google Plus page. So I had originally something like that on the Mac store with some sample products either side, but they made the banner so small you could hardly do much on it. So I'm posting all sorts of stuff, not just my UFO channel, but Open Minds and various stuff on fake news and censorship and debunks that I've already talked about there too, which you have to scroll back and listen to. So what was I looking for? Facebook, was it? Oh, here it is. Beware, more bullshit from UFO-man tube shut down because of moon. Proven CGI fake. So this is the channel here. So if you click on that, it was Dazza the cameraman that found it too, because I asked him, because he's a skilled sky watcher. Oh well, he's into stars and moon mostly, and not UFOs.
Okay.
So here's the original video that they modified and added, obviously, extra shape to it.
Yeah.
Which didn't look so as good. But you can see here it's done by Aussie Films. Let's see if we can play it again. I think it's the same one. You see the plume come up here.
Yeah. It's quite good.
Oh, it just kicked in then. Looks like they've reversed the image too. See, it was on the opposite side. They do that so they don't get head up for copyright because of the Google Context ID. It would pick it up, you see. So that one's debunked. But if you Google anyway, why YouTube was shut down, you won't find many answers. But I did post a couple of links. Did I put it on that page? But let's have a look and see if anything new's come up. Did YouTube go down? The thing is, when it's been updated, often don't get told the truth, even by Tyler. So it's always best to do your thing. But the interesting thing is they said that Pornhub, when YouTube went down, everybody switched over to Pornhub and started watching porn instead. Because they got analysis tools and they would see where all the website traffic went to. And I'm not sure which site. When YouTube went down for our publishers, traffic increased. So there's been lots of conspiracy. That brings me to a group called Zorgo, which what's that guy called? Joseph Walker was posting on the side chat. But Zorgo hackers hoax. It's been confirmed a hoax because they're still on YouTube, and if they were hacking the system,
oh yeah,
was it Zorgo? Is basically
they're not going to reveal themselves on YouTube, are they?
Oh, here we go. Scam alert.
Right. That's it, Project Zorgo.
Yep. And basically, it's a group of people that used it as to try and get it trending. So they made a video up saying they hacked it and used anonymous thing. And since then, people put out debunking videos showing why they're fake. But they were trending for a long time, and they got like millions of views. Where is it now? Perhaps they even been deleted by now. Who knows? There it goes. That one there, isn't it? Doomsday date. What's Renee saying?
brothers. The doomsday date has been set.
So that wasn't that one, but if you go to the channel list, here you go. This one, they said they did it, which is a load of rubbish, but they got 1.4 million.
Yesterday, in preparation for the doomsday date, we decided to test the code we have written. We managed to take YouTube offline for over an hour. To go to youtube.com, brought up a blank white screen for most users. We decided to leave up the YouTube trending page because we now have control over what is displayed on that page. However, we did decide to make sure not a single video across the entire site.
But at the time, they were trending about position 10. So if they're in full control, why wouldn't they put up number 1? It's total rubbish. But I posted there. If you want to watch some? I don't know why we should give them publicity though.
True enough.
And the real anonymous hacker group, they probably think it's amusing, or maybe some don't. Maybe they'll hack this fake hacker group. But you can see that a lot of these people that got mentioned on the page got a lot of traffic to it, traffic to their own pages. So where was the link? Must have closed it. Zorgo debunked anyway. There was a good Asian guy that did a good job of it. Zorgo YouTube, I suppose. Debunk. A few videos on it now. Can't find the one. Normally I get the links already ahead of but basically what he said was if you check out their YouTube channel, what their statement didn't make sense to what they're sort of sucking up to the YouTube admin in the comments. And if they had total control and were this hacker group, they wouldn't be sucking up to the admin in the comments. No, Project Zorgo did not hack. Davey Cricks, I think that's the guy I watched. He was pretty good. But you can see there's a few other links there.
Hey, what's up, guys? It is about 20 to 4 in the morning, and I should be getting up at 6. I think he's Asian. But I woke up and saw
sounds American though. Davey Coco.
Project Zorgo.
Maybe he's not.
They are taking claim that they hacked YouTube.
I don't know if you can hear
right
that.
So anybody leaving me a comment talking about this group, guys, this is very simple research. So let's go to their about page. We are a YouTube hacker group, but they're on YouTube.
I'm getting no sound.
Named Project Zorgo.
Oh, you have to watch it on YouTube?
Has become too powerful, and it's
I'm on YouTube,
traditional media. Well,
you're not getting any sound.
We don't like traditional media. Phase 1 of our plan is to use the YouTube trending page and promote unpopular videos from television networks.
Yeah,
Phase
all I've got is the opening theme tune on YouTube.
More subscribers. It's
you're not live. You're playing the beginning.
They use other popular channels in a back and forth.
Renee will confirm that it's playing.
Popular channel will be like,
but he's not very loud though. He's very quiet.
And they get millions and millions of views. But the main thing is that if you go to the description of one of their videos that they've since deleted, Attention YouTube employees, the YouTube hacker Project Zorgo messaging incidents in this video are fictitious works executed by YouTubers. No identification with any persons, places, buildings, and products is intended.
Oh
or
yes,
should
I'll
be
lose my
confirmed.
ads there,
Before
ain't
applying a
I? I ain't got
community
my
strike,
ads
please
anyway.
correspond with the members of your policy team who already are aware of this channel.
Yes, I'll
and
get
or
a strike for
creators of
saying
this
porn, I
work.
guess.
So
Censorship
it looks
has
like
gone
they have
crazy
a
on the
direct
web,
line
hasn't
with
it?
YouTube and our friends and are avoiding any guideline strikes. And again, guys, if YouTube was actually hacked, would the channel still be up? Would they allow the channel to be up that hacked them? I highly doubt it.
No.
So if you look up this group, all you're gonna see are major YouTubers using this as a way to get, oh, what's this? Almost 6 million views? Look at this shit.
We just returned from Utah, exactly where the lie detector guy told us not to go. But yeah, I'm really glad we went because we got a really strange text message from Project Zorgo, and we
Yeah, that looks like a text message. I fucking hate channels like this. These
So
are the
do I,
people that need to get taken down off of YouTube, or at least knocked down a peg. Make your work, but these people are the biggest shills, millionaires on YouTube, and I'm sure they're still asking for money. Special shout out to Truth Happens. She put up this video.
Anyway, if you want to listen to it, it's on the side link, but that one there, he's done a good debunk on it anyway. So we didn't actually find out why it went down. So let's do a search.
No, still holding back on that, are they?
Yeah, I don't think you're ever going to find out.
No, probably not.
24 hours, they're still talking about it. There's still people talking about it 24 hours. Probably all the same news channels or whatever repeating the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah.
And people making lots of but they said they were going to add no further comment. Can you remember where I posted that link? I think it probably was on Facebook, was it? Did I post it to you, Robert?
I'm not sure.
I can see it. I'll just have a look. I still got it open here on another browser. So searching it the hard way again because I come across that search and not seeing it. Yes, it could be here. It's funny how you can't find things when you need it. So yeah, I probably didn't post the link to you, boss, but oh, it doesn't matter. I see it here on one of the news sites anyway it was, and basically the news site approached YouTube and they said they weren't going to add any further information to what's out on Twitter already. So that's it. They're hushed up about it. No further comment, I think. That's the term.
Yeah, I've got the sound back on YouTube now. I just refreshed the page. That's all.
All right. Did you put it? You got to make sure it's got the red button.
No,
next
I
to.
only pause it when I'm.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's not paused, and it's got the red light next to live. Else, it won't be live, of course, because you can actually take it off live and scroll back and watch the beginning if you want to, while the stream's still live. No, I can't seem to find it. I thought I had it on my Google Plus page. But it doesn't matter. I know I sent it to someone. I thought it was you, but as you asked about it, and I said, oh, yeah, they made no more further statement. So, where did we get to? Oh, that was UFOman. So he's, that video's debunked. YouTube was nothing to do with an asteroid crashing into the moon. In fact, there was no asteroids crashing the moon at all. It wasn't even a little tiny one. If you do a search on the largest meteorite crash to be filmed, NASA caught it, and you hardly see a dust plume. So,
okay.
what was largest? I think it happened last year, and I think there was one also in 2014. Asteroid, or maybe it's a meteorite. Not too sure. Meteor.
I suppose they've got small asteroids, meteorites crashing on a regular basis, haven't they? Because their atmosphere is so thin. But
well, you just have to look at the moon's surface. But
exactly,
in the maps on Google Earth all the time, wouldn't they? If it was that much up there.
Yeah.
Huge meteorite hits the moon. Go Boots News, Guardian News. Meteorite hits the moon and largest lunar impact ever recorded. So here's a video here. I wonder if we can use it though. I don't want a silly strike for using it. Moon hit by biggest explosion ever as NASA warns. So that's October, and that one here is 2014. Let's open it up and see. So they're the two dates that I've come across before. So there's a little video here. I'm not sure where it's from though. Is it going to play? So I don't know if you're going to see it or not. All we see is a flash, see? You don't see a big plume of smoke. It's just like a firework going off. It's just nothing. And that's meant to be the largest one. See that? Did you see any plume of smoke or debris going up in the atmosphere?
Nothing.
No. Well, you can have a look at yourself and see if you can see anything. Yeah, I probably should do another video. Yeah, he's all right. He's got a itchy belly, and he keeps scratching his belly, and it's like elephant skin underneath his. Charlie's my dog, by the way. I've got lots of videos and stuff. I was going to compile when he dies, put all the videos together, and rest in peace. But he was always been a funny dog, and a very clever dog, and he's quite a comic dog. He sort of used to sleep upside down, have his belly up because he used to get too hot. So yeah. So there was another one here they talked about in October last year. So you got to remember they have meteorite showers happen every year at various months left over from the asteroid belt, and you get them every year, and you get meteorite storms happening. And this one looks like another video from last year. So for it's going slow. Trying to scroll, but it keeps going crazy on us. Here we go. See if you can see the explosion. Oh, where's it gone? It's gone down here for some reason. Oh, now it's gone back up here. Stupid site. It's so stupid. Here we go. See if you can see the explosion. I didn't see anything. It's rubbish. Anyway.
Wish the picture would keep still.
Yeah. It's a horrible site. I don't like the express.co at all. And for some reason, it seems to open up a pop-out.
Yeah, I know.
If you scroll,
yeah, always.
If you scroll down, you can have a watch on the thing yourself. That was last year, apparently, I think. Although I did see it talked about 2012 there. A meteorite with explosive power of 10 cruise missile has struck the moon, sparking a massive explosion. And yet, when we looked at that video, you couldn't see anything like that. I don't know if they got enhanced photographs at all. They might be better. Still frames. I think the explosion that they had over Russia is far more impressive. You know, that one there. So
and of course there was Tunguska.
Yeah, well, we weren't around for that one.
No, 1908, I think, wasn't it? What was that?
So there was that little flash of light we saw here, was it? Down here, that's what they're pointing to on the moon. And that was one of the largest ones. It's getting a bit cluggy. Anyway, enough on that one, I think. So there is no real reason there, apart from some person made a mistake in the admin. So how many views has he got on all this rubbish? Let's see. 644k on that real reason for YouTube shutdown. So that probably was trending probably for a wee while, was it? So that would have been, if it's like 3 ads in it, that would be a nice $1,000. Another 300,000, 500,000. So yeah, he makes about $1,000 a day at the moment, minimum. So he's doing pretty okay. If you go to his social blade, you can check up all the stats.
You got 1.9 million subscribers, is it?
I think he might be 2 now.
Yeah.
Social blade is where you can check up what's going on. But you got to remember, they don't take into account of ad blocker. It's about time YouTube supported it so you can't block it. But if you just type the channel name in, if they're big enough, they will show up here. Of course, you have to reach 1,000 subs or something like that before you get up here, I think. Oh, not I'll probably get the closest match though. Yeah, it did. So let's have a look at his current stats. So up here you can look at his user videos. So according to them, at the moment, his traffic stats, if he was using one ad on his videos, which he doesn't, they reckon he can earn up to almost $700,000 a year. Is their estimate. Now, the reason why they cut it down is they say the lowest would be maximum ad block, which is $40K a year, which is still good, and that's for one ad. And you got to remember he puts 3 or 4 ads in, so you got to multiply this figure by 3 at least. So that means, according to their stats, he could possibly earn at the moment $1.5 million a year. Not bad for a 31-year-old. And at the moment, he's averaging 1,500 new subs a day, and he's averaging about almost 500,000 views a day. So times it by 3 ads in the average daily view, and then halve it will get you roughly what he's earning a day. So $1.5 million, $1 per 1,000 views, divided by half. So 1.5. What's that? 150. 1 million. Get rid of that. Makes it 150,000, isn't it? No, 15,000 divided by 2. So he's averaging about 800 US a day, if my mathematics is right. And he also can find out his most popular video by going up here on the video tabs. And you can list it by his recent ones. You can see the views that we just looked at directly on the page. So you can see the stats add up. So the real reason for shut that down was 644, which matches what's on the YouTube page. But if you want to find out his biggest one, you say, where's the 50 most viewed? Must be that one there. Which was satellite detects massive object under Antarctica. 10 million views he got for that. Divide that by half for ad block, 5 million, and divide it by 1,000 to get it to dollars. So what's that work out? $5,000 he got for that one video, US. So not too bad. NASA cuts feed. So what year did that one? He put it out 2016. So he hasn't been getting that much hits since then, obviously, on his videos, yet his subs have grown. So what's he up to now? I thought he was nearing 2 million. 1 point, getting there. He won't be, another month he'll be over 2 million.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But it doesn't add up. So 2 million people are sub to him, yet only 500,000 are watching it a day. Doesn't sort of add up. Where's the other 3/4 of the people disappeared to? Now he's saying Google has mucked around with the system, but I think people have started to wise up. People sub to him but don't unsub, and
yeah.
Well, if they were watching it for entertainment, you expect it to be close to almost the 2 million views, wouldn't you? But it's the same for my channel. I got 1,300 and only 40 a day watch. Oh no, it's not that bad. 80 people a day watch, so it's not that good. So another one is UFOman, which we just looked at with the fake CGI video he used from a movie company to say YouTube was shut down because someone filmed an asteroid impact. Now, the point here I'm making is you go to his user videos and find how he started, and go to most watched videos. I don't know if I changed it or not. But he's got 1 million views on via manna found in Afghanistan. That's that thing in the Bible, isn't it? And
what did it say?
Why manna? Isn't that thing in the Indian Bible? Or what's it called? The script that they go by with the flying UFOs and all that. NASA feed cut, huge ship stop. Now, if we go to that one there, he's got almost like 600,000 views on it. Guess what it turns out to be?
My name is Dr. Eric Norton, and I have worked as an outside consultant.
He's got
with the NSA and
Tyler's
NASA for going
video
on.
up there. Dr. Norton. My name is Dr. Norton.
No.
Yes, and he got 600,000 views on it. And that's where he got a lot of his subs from. And as you know, I decoded all those.
Yeah.
And that brings me to this other thing. Oh, maybe I should leave that open, because I might look at some MUFON UFOs next. I got this in the email today. Well, on my site. So that was that doctor. We've covered that one. Mars. This guy here. Some clever dickie. Tyler's cool. You're shit, so go suck a dick. He's a bit of a poet, that guy. And I said, you're a fool, so you'll be he. So will he be cool when he goes to jail for fraud? He's made over $1 million fooling you gullibles. Pays to watch stuff so you can wake up. So yeah, so I made a troll video where I put together all his fake stuff into a video. Let's see if I can bring it up. Although I'm not too sure where to put it now. Is it that one? Yeah, that one. See if it plays.
And I am dumb, and I am dumb, and I am dumb, and I am dumb, and I am dumb.
Yes, my name is Ken, and I work as an astronomer and a scientist for a government agency. I can say at this time.
My name is Ken, and astronomer and a scientist for a government agency. That is all that I can say at this time.
I've worked as an outside consultant for the NSA and NASA for going on 12 years now.
My name is Dr. Eric Norton, and I have worked as an outside consultant for the NSA and NASA for going on 12 years now.
The date is June 29th, 2008, 6:32 p.m. I'm creating this message to let...
The date is June 29th, 2008, 6:32 p.m. I'm creating this message to let...
Yes, my name is Ken.
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 Yes, my name is Ken. Ken.
Disinformation artist. Disinformation artist.
So you heard the Dr. Norton one there. And
Yeah.
I've got episodes showing you how to reverse it yourself and how to download the video. So as I say, Secureteam fans are like glow sticks. I want to snap them and shake the shit out of them until the light comes on. But unfortunately, it's not working, is it? It's not getting through to them. So to the desktop. So yeah, since I got trolled today, I thought I'd bring up my troll video. But I have got a better one out there called Secureteam Radio. Go and have a listen to that one, and you get more of a listen. So delete that. Now, what was the last one here? Oh yeah, that was the tower one we just looked at. Maybe I should save that one. Might use it in a thumbnail for tonight. So yeah, Secureteam, when you debunk them, it scares off most people. But they just don't realise how dangerous he is to the UFO field. And you've even had, what's his name? Alejandro.
Yeah.
Alejandro has said on his live stream about to beware of Secureteam.
Yeah.
How did you find out Secureteam was a hoax yourself?
Me personally?
Was it through me?
No. No, I just took one look at his site.
No, but what video made you realise that it was BS?
Just about all of them. Yeah.
But, no, normally most people give him the benefit of the doubt, saying that he receives them in email and all that. But there must have been a time, something that you thought was suspicious.
Yeah, there must have been one particular video. I can't remember what it was, but nah.
Well, I first found him through an email from a mate who said, "Watch this," and it was about the P67 asteroid that was approaching Earth, and he said there was buildings on it, and he got a secure email, encrypted email sent by someone, whistleblower. This is before I even knew about Tyler, so I thought, well, this is interesting, because normally whistleblowers are worth having a listen to, but he provided no information in the video, and I thought, that's strange. We need more information. You could at least show the email with stuff blocked out to show that he actually received the email, but he never does. And he never. How many videos has he put up and not gone and put them on a live stream like I'm doing now and actually interviewed them live? You know, at least third phase have tried to do that. And they're not very good. Most people see them as entertainment, where they see Tyler as legit UFO news, which is pretty sad. And it's not the case at all. Because
I recall how it came about. I was a moderator for a group, I think it was called We Live Ufology.
Yeah.
I've since left, but they weren't vetting their posts or anything, unfortunately, and it just got out of hand as it got bigger, people talking nonsense, and I left. But before I left, I found a list of hoax sites, which was Secureteam 10 were pretty much at the top of that list. So I checked them out from there. Anyway, I pinned this, list of hoax sites. Do not mention these in your posts,
Yeah.
It didn't stop people doing it.
No, of course not, because we're still in groups on Facebook.
And it just became anarchy.
Well, we've got Facebook groups now that I'm not sure if he hires the people that post links, but legit UFOs is one group I'm in, and there's a particular guy that keeps promoting them. So I don't know. I think he may pay a few people to go out there and post it as themselves, because as you know, posting it as yourself, is like self-promotion, and it's a free bar on the internet. So it's best to get other people to post the links around for you, so it sort of disguises. But it could be that these accounts are actually him, because you know that he created troll accounts as well as fake accounts. But
of course, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
So it could even be Tyler on there. But what I'm saying here is UFOman posted this one in July last year, and he's been on my channel as a guest and talking on my live streams. And then I find he's got this one from Tyler on there with almost 600,000 views. So that's made him $1,000 then,
Yeah.
isn't it? So yeah, you can see it's the same one that I debunked.
Outside consultant for the NSA and NASA for going on 12 years now. My security clearance at present warrants my need to take the appropriate steps to keep myself protected as best I can. One of those steps is not to give too much information about myself. What I can tell you is that I have worked as an outside consultant on many projects led by our government, the U.S. government. More recently, the meteoroid.
So it's stupid. It's a really stupid video. Tyler deleted that once he got found out.
Yeah.
Because people started looking into who the person was to try and find out who the whistleblower was. Because he says he's Eric Norton. So, whistleblowers don't normally give out their full name. They normally have an alias, like, I won't tell you my name, but I work for NASA, and you can call me Black Condor or Black Hawk or someone, yeah. Or Weasel Man, or I don't know. But if you ever read of the comments down here, just laughable. Dr. Eric, what did he say his last name was?
His last name was.
Yeah, no one gives a last name. 4 minutes, the Red Dragon. Good intel, thank you. So how many comments did he get for this one? Because you can see it got popular. 580 comments. So he did pretty well recycling Tyler's fakes anyway. And that's why he's banned from my channel for life until he cleans up his channel and changes his ways. So he's almost got...
He's not going to, is he?
No, not with the views he gave me anyway. No, but if I'd known he had that Dr. Norton's long time ago, he definitely wouldn't have been on my channel. He definitely hasn't watched my debunks. He's just another players trying to make money from home. So yeah, he's had 3.5 million views overall, but looks like it's tapered off. He did well with those early videos last year, but it's dropped off to only about 1,000 views on each of his videos. He's doing better than I am, of course, but he's been doing it since 2014. So he's been doing it a bit longer than I have. I think it normally takes a couple...
When did you start, Paul?
Hey?
When did you start, Paul?
I didn't quite catch what you said.
When did you start, Paul?
I started at December 2016.
Okay.
So he
started... So nearly 2017, really, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm coming up to my second year at the end of November. Almost, I think it was November the 30th or something like that I started. You can look it up in Social Blade anyway. So let's get on to some other more interesting stuff, I guess. We have a look at UFO interest stuff anyway. I think we covered most things. There's one also on Texas UFO, which is a MUFON case, which I want to talk about too. We'll just have a look at UFO interest. He's really annoyed with Secureteam anyway. You can see it puts out a lot of stuff from Tyler. So what's he say here? Well, it's typical reaction of a Secureteam's 10 fan when you debunk his fake hero. Just jealous of Tyler's channel. C.T.
Yeah.
Jealous is spelled wrong.
God, that's not even a good attempt.
Well, they obviously bought Tyler's merch because they got his t-shirt on. So I'm not sure if we've got much more here. Yeah, You can see he doesn't like time limits. This is the damage caused by the ignorance of a hoaxer promoter Secureteam 10. Another YouTuber really thinks that it's a Mars eruption. Mainstream science remains silent. Is chilling the backstory. So that one's totally debunked as well, because we looked at that earlier. And Dr. Tanya Harrison, she's one of the scientists. Director of Research, hang on, let's see what it says. Director of Research, Web Editor, Exoplanets, current former Ops team. Mars rover, so she's worked on that. So she should know her stuff. Here's the difference between a researcher scientist and a hoaxer. So you can see he's done quite a bit on this volcano one. It's really got under It's got under his skin. So that's what we looked at last time, was that last one here. Google Maps one, which he says is a profile of a bird, which kind of looks like it. Be one of these ones where it's got the wings in. You can just see the wingtip here, top here. Yeah, there's another one for Texas UFO. So let's type hers in. See if she's still got it up. She's another one that sort of annoys me at the moment. She's another one of these people that you find that people that do very well on web are really sort of nice people and come across like sweet, innocent people. And they say they're interested in UFOs, but really they're just interested in making money from it. So let's see if I can find the one from MUFON. This one here. I posted 4 comments on it. So I did my analysis on it. But we'll open up the website and play the video on her page. And then I'll go to MUFON. She hasn't corrected the information. She keeps transposing numbers. I don't know if she does it on purpose or not, but the case is not 81729. It's actually 81792. Oh. Yeah, I'm not too sure why she keeps doing that. Remember, I got called out. Apparently, there's a UFO following this plane. There, you can see it looks like a fighter jet by the profile, and this thing is meant to be a UFO. Some are saying it's another plane, but I did some analysis on it. Here's a video of it here on a UFO channel, and he says passenger jet. Clearly, it's not a passenger jet. Even just looking at that, a passenger jet's not going to be leaning over like that to form a triangle, is it?
No, it's banked, isn't it?
It's banked. It's a fighter jet trying to outrun whatever this is. At first, I thought maybe since that's got a contrail and this one hasn't, which is possible for a UFO. As we know, UFOs don't make contrails. That why was the UFO following him and then overtake him, and then it looks like this was now chasing it, which is kind of strange. They would know that if there was a craft behind them. But I thought maybe it could be an experimental jet engine which doesn't give off any contrail, like an iron engine or something like that. That doesn't use jet propulsion, but uses some other form of propulsion that doesn't heat.
Yeah, well, that's what muddies the waters even more in this day and age, is, Blackwell technology.
Well, we know
about it.
Yeah, the iron engines don't produce a lot of heat, and they don't produce contrails because it doesn't heat up the air that's forcing energy through. Not like a jet engine, it sucks it in, vaporizes it, and spits it out the back. But if you have a look at, oh, right, Janelle. Yeah, we'll be going on, what's the time at the moment? We'll probably be going another hour, probably. It's 2 hours, we're coming up already. Good night, have a good time in bed. Have a good day tomorrow.
Good night, mate. Good night.
Yeah, thanks for updating and all that. So this is a video here. It's on a YouTube channel, but I'll just zoom in here. Oh, don't want no sound. Yeah. Probably get a strike. Yeah. Gotta wait for my zoom to kick in. CPU's maxed out. So here's the UFO here. At first I thought it may be another plane falling behind. And not too
going on here?
Yeah, not too sure why the angle's suddenly changing here. It's like the rotating camera.
Yeah.
Power line in the way. I thought, could it be clever CGI where it's a normal plane they're filming and they add the UFO on the end? Could well be.
That's what I thought. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's overtaken the plane now, you see? Oh, look.
Yeah.
See that? And then that sort of pauses it and then they zoom in.
Is that the zoom, is it? Right, okay.
They don't keep filming it until it disappears, I guess. I don't know. Let's have a look.
That's a red flag normally when...
See, they switched off then. They switched off before. So if the UFO disappeared or shot vertically upwards at 90 degrees, that would be a really brilliant video. So that's really suspicious.
Yeah, it is.
So I thought I'd plug it into Plane Finder and all the other stuff and go through the process. So she said the MUFON, it was based on a MUFON case. So here's Plane Finder. So for some reason, Twitter puts my comments out of order here. I said initially, weird video if sent to MUFON, suspect they're there to get links to it because that was a video on YouTube, right? And normally you don't submit YouTube links to MUFON, you submit the original video. So the only reason you submit to MUFON is to try and get people via UFO Stalker, getting extra traffic to your channel. I said it could be CGI, test flight with some new concept plane that leaves no contrail. That's what I originally thought, was either those two things. You got MUFON number wrong, it's 8192, not 27. Okay, so I went to MUFON, so we'll go there now. UFO Stalker. It's got to be one of my favorite websites. Basically what they've done is they've formatted the database of MUFON, so it's in a nice percented manner, and it gives you like a map. Way better than a text database, obviously, but it's a bit buggy. So you type in your number up here for the MUFON case. So the 8192 search. So here it is. UFO appearing to chase jet, Lincoln, New Hampshire, United States. And it's got one photograph or video. So we click on that. And we got a map of where it is, which is quite nice. Now, I wasn't sure where Lincoln was, but you can see it's on quite a hilly range here. So first of all, I would bring it up on Google Maps. Hopefully I don't crash my computer too much. CPU's getting up there. If you see any strange corruption, it's a bug. Hopefully I've got it fixed with the acceleration turned off this time, but we'll see. So you want to go to Google Maps. Did I have it down here already? I probably already had it selected. There we go. Lincoln. Try that one. So, saved a bit of typing. So there you go. It's in National White Mountains, and it's near the coast out here. If you keep zooming out, Vermont, Boston's further down, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York. So it's a wee bit away from New York there. So here's the video. It should be the same, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be.
It's not though. I'll play it back. You can see it's got a single power line going across here. I don't know if you... Yeah. Far away, there's a tree in the way at the moment. You can see it's not the same video. It's going the opposite direction. You can't even keep focused on it. What's he doing? That was it. Now,
that was it.
I'm not sure if you can see what was going on there, but I'll zoom in.
Yeah.
There's the UFO, a little white dot up here.
Yeah.
I personally think it's a balloon that's closer to the camera, blowing in the wind. You can see that. See if I can get it to play again. But you can see it's not chasing the plane, and the plane is like way in the background here. See that? There's the plane way over here. It's miles away from this object. Else that would have to be a massive UFO that's following.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And to me, that looks like a balloon, just blowing in the wind. That's like a mitre balloon, maybe even a weather balloon. That's closer to us. And he stops filming when it goes behind the tree. Why would you do that? Wouldn't you just quickly run down the yard and get the other side?
Looks like he was trying to do that, but
I think he knew what it was, personally.
Yeah,
that's what I think. But how does it relate to that one that we just saw? It's not this one. Definitely not this one. We definitely didn't have a plane banking. This one here has the air of being a CGI fake of a real jet that someone filmed and they just added the UFO on it. That's what I think. Because I did plane finder on it. And if I can bring up that image, you can see in the sky at that particular time, it's got that pop up over it. It was the 21st of the 4th, 1917, which is 7 p.m. And if we have a look at the MUFON reports, just to confirm the time. It's on 21st of the 4th at 1917. So I got the exact time.
Okay.
And there's only one plane in the sky, and it's a twin jet, which looked like that video the guy had submitted. It did look like it was this plane far away. It looked like a contrail coming out the back of the tail, which you get with these ones. But you can see there's no other plane even near. So where was the guy? He was in Lincoln, which is up here. So if he's filming somewhere here, maybe?
Yeah, there's Lincoln above your cursor there. So
where's Lincoln? Where's Lincoln?
Mountainous region.
I think it's all around here. So if he was here, somewhere here of a building, you look at the video going off the original one, you can see there's no mountains. See, you can't see mountains, so that means the mountain is behind him, which maps up with that plane finder. You see, there's no mountain.
No,
it's all flat plain there, which is what it is on the map. See here, it's all flat mostly anyway. Flat region right here. So he must have been in this area here.
No, Lincoln's much further up.
No, when you looked on Google Maps, what's happened? Sort of goes wrong. It sort of draws a rectangle around the whole area when you search for it. Yeah, it is. Yeah. This area here. Although that whole area there is Lincoln.
Yeah.
Lincoln's on the edge, so the plane's going across here. But we can't see no mountain ranges in front of them.
No.
So I don't know. It's kind of strange, isn't it? Unless he got the time wrong and he was filming this way with the river, and as the plane cuts across this path here. But all you can do is compare it to the original video, which we can't do unless you take a snapshot. But yeah, it does say Lincoln, New Hampshire. It's got time zone New York, which we found out because New York's underneath. I was reading on my deck around 7 o'clock. I am told that military pilots train in the mountains around where I live and always enjoyed seeing them fly through. This happens all the time, and helicopters are common sighting. So naturally I saw the jet and did a double take because there was something following it. So I don't think it was following it. I was saying it was a some type of balloon drifting in the air current closer to the camera. But Mick West, he thinks it still could be a plane, but how slow it's going, I don't think so. And because Plane Finder didn't have a second plane or a helicopter, because they have helicopters too, tells me that it had to be some other object, but definitely not.
No, it's a phone he's used as well.
Yeah. So so I was quite annoyed that she put up that case actually, because it's rubbish really. It took me to pull it all bits basically, and it's this one's scared off most people. Debunking this one. So so there's only one person watching, that's probably Renee. But what else did I say? Right. Why is it not letting me open it now? Oh, here it goes. And I said not even remotely same video or time. Clearly a fake UFO channel. And the one on MUFON is just a Mala balloon drifting in air current close as the camera with the plane shown on the map, which is up here. Which could be, I don't know how he would see it because it looked like there was flat planes. Unless he's on the mountains here, which it could be. He could be on the mountaintops living there. There's only one plane on the map, so it had to be some other object drifting. And why did he stop filming? Wouldn't you just keep on filming the jets, passenger jets, see where the UFO goes? So, you know, it could be just a prank as well. So, she'd probably get a few subs on that one. But I just find it annoying. So let's have a look at some of the other videos up anyway. I don't know if she's put out anything else that we haven't debunked. This one here, I think we've already seen that one before. We said it was possibly one of those LED kites. But no doubt it's on MUFON. She's got a ghost video up. And you know how to make ghost videos. You just have to film through a piece of glass and get a reflection. What's she got here? UFO was hovering over Plano, Texas for about 2 hours. You know, was that on the news? Come on. So where's this UFO? Is that it here? So it could be another lead kite or someone flying the drone at night time. Anyway, it doesn't look like it was there all the time. It was blinking out, wasn't it? So
yeah, the bottom one. Yeah.
Well, I think that is the UFO. I'm not sure what that is. That's flashing. Okay. That's got flashing going on. That's probably a distant plane.
Yeah.
So that again, you'd probably have to find out if that's on MUFON case, and plug it into Plane Finder and see what was hovering around that night. Could have been a helicopter. It could have been police surveillance. How long does police helicopters, can they hang around for 2 hours? Probably not. So something's not right. I was hoping to find a link, but it doesn't look like there is one, because he normally puts it on her page here. So let's have a look. So where's this one hanging in the air for 2 hours? It's not on that page. News. See all Texas. Let's have a look. I don't like her format though. I don't like this strange font she's got going on. If anything, we want to see the smaller print. It needs to be bigger. And I don't like this strange way she's highlighting certain text.
Highlighting.
I find it's very off-putting and very hard.
It's for dramatization, isn't it?
Yeah. So Was that all of them? Well, it's not bringing up that one she's got on the Twitter page, is it? Popular. Maybe she didn't put it up on her website, her hosting page. So let's have a look around UFO Stalker anyway, I guess. See if there's any good stuff. Get rid of Texas. I don't know, a lot of these UFO people just pee me off. As you can see. So let's see what we got. We got a few black triangles. Let's have a look. Object appeared and remained. No photograph. Bugger. And next one. No photograph. 4 very large objects with bright something. Where was the other one? Oh, here. I saw a triangular shaped object. We've got a photograph on that one. And you can bet it's going to be a little dot. Okay, so what have we got? It's just a drawing. So she may have seen a flock of geese at night time then. What else we got? No photo. Alien. I don't know. See, a lot of people put up fake stuff all the time just to mess with MUFON. See, this person's just messing around. I just want to know everything about aliens and other things. I know that they exist. I don't have money. My father won't accept this for me. So that'll just get deleted. Waste of time. So we're finding it hard just to get some decent photograph of any current UFOs. Okay, we've got one here. Let's have a look. 2 silver objects. Photos. And it's portrait. So where's the UFO? Oh, right, there it is. Can you see that, guys? It's a single pixel. She know this. How can she know there's silver discs if only a single pixel on the screen? I can't zoom in any more than that. I'd have to. I'd have to save it. It could be a huge JPEG though. It could be like a 20 megapixel. I suppose you want lunch.
I'm okay for now.
What is the time anyway? 1 a.m.
I'm okay till 2.
So you're 1 p.m.
Yeah. Just after.
Oh, here we go. You can see the other object now. So it's a couple of pixels.
Okay.
Which,
it's 2 objects.
Which kind of looks like it could be gang Milo balloons, unfortunately. And that one there is rotated. Typical white blob. No detail. Can't even see it in that one. Oh yeah, just barely there. You won't be able to see it on your screens. So she's just taken that original photograph and circled it. So another thing that you can't do much with, and of course if it was a video, it'd give us more clues what was going on. How can they say it's UFO if it doesn't sort of suddenly stop and just hover and then shoot off at impossible speed, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's nothing to say that anything at all about it. Is there? It's just useless piece of information.
Yeah, you could probably plug it into plane finder, but they don't look like planes to me. They could be They could be one could be a seagull, the other one could be a miler balloon.
God.
So keep looking. There might be some decent UFO photography when we can actually analyze. That's not a couple of pixels.
Yeah.
I think that's the one I just looked at. Was it? Oh no, helicopter tail and non-light. What? Non-lighted. So we got a video on this one. So it's going to be a little dot of bright light in the sky probably. You can see it's going to take a while to download this one. Don't think it'll play. Oh yeah, look, blinking light.
Is a plane or some kind of vehicle.
That's a plane. That's
followed by a helicopter with no light, with the lights on.
The blinking red lights give away.
Yeah, it's a big giveaway.
Giveaway is a plane with a strobe light underneath.
But I just heard the helicopter noise, and there was no light, and you could see just from the cloud cover over here.
Well, you probably can't hear him talking. I'm not sure.
There is
that's a plane because that's a strobe light.
Followed by a helicopter with no light, with the lights on.
Well, it could be a helicopter. I think they might have a red strobe light as well. So you can't analyze that either, apart from plug it into plane finder and verify. Well, let's see if we can find it on plane finder. That's a good one just to test out the plane finder again.
Have we got time and date?
Oh, that's a good question. We don't know which way he's looking either, but maybe 23rd of the 10th. So it's not that long ago, and it's also at 7 o'clock. So open up plane finder. Problem is we need a location to the nearest airports because
it could have been a military.
Because plane finder is, as you know, it's real hard to find because it's not like Google Maps. You can search on airports, or you can scroll around. Okay. You can scroll around on the map. So first of all, I look on here, get a rough idea where we're looking in America, and we'll scroll. So it's near the coast. Columbia, Charlotte. Is that the right place? Hope Mills. What was it on the thing? Was smoking a cigarette. Isn't that always the case that people see UFOs when they go out back for a cigarette?
Yeah.
So we go to Virginia. So Tampa, Florida. So it's up there. Does it match the map here? I didn't remember seeing those names on the map. What's that hissing sound? Oh, yeah, there it is. It's the right place. You just swing right down. Stedman, yep. So we want to go there on plane fighter. So let's bring up plane fighter. Although I'm not too sure whether it's going to handle it doing live.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. If I disappear and crash, you know, I've exceeded my 100%. Still, temperature is sitting around about 93 degrees. That's all right. So, plane fighter, where is it? So first of all, we need to go to the area on the map. That was that last one we're looking at. So Florida was way down here. Up here somewhere, wasn't it? See if we can find the place. Oh, it's here. Already we can start to see planes map. Little tiny ones. That's currently live. But we need to find his area. Of course, you can see the map here is as good as Google. Charlotte. So is that Fayetteville? So it is there somewhere next to the site. So it's going to be here. The place. Well, I can't see it. Oh, that's what's it drinking, by the way, people.
Oh, okay.
It's got to be here around this area anyway. River. So where's the river? Can't see it. Whoop. Oh, these little rivers here. Roseboro. Can you see that one on the map?
No, I can't.
That's half the problem. Is here it is, Stedman. I noticed that name. Here we go. We're in the right place now. So we're looking for planes over this area. At the moment, there's 0 in the sky. This time I might.
Yeah.
Now we want to plug in the time and roll back recordings. Why is it not staying down? And it was the 24th, was it?
I'm not sure you've got it any other time.
23rd of the 10th. Quarter past, yeah, so it was yesterday. And then we got to probably get the time right. So we'll try 7. But sometimes you have to add 12 on, also track 12 to get the time zone.
Okay.
Get the time zones right. We'll leave it at 5 past. Okay, hit play and see what down here is. So down here we got to get the right time to be 23. So it's yesterday. So it's not quite right. So we got to add on 12. Add on 12, I think. So we've got to get it to UTC time opposed to Eastern, whatever it is on here.
Oh, hell yeah.
19. Try that. So what date have we got now? 6 a.m. But that was in the evening, wasn't it? So we're probably going to have to add another 12 hours.
19:15, yeah.
We're going to add on to another 11 hours, folks. Which puts it to early this morning then. 11:24, 7 o'clock today, this morning, my time anyway. So that's a recent submission then. Play. So that should say 23 down here. 6 o'clock. At the moment, there's no. It tells us no planes out of.
No traffic at all, no.
Out of almost 6,500 planes in the sky that day at that time. There's none in the area. So we've got another hour to go. So we need to tweak it up to 8. Now we should have the right time according to him. 23rd, the 10th. And there's 0 planes. So it's kind of suspicious straight away. What have we got wrong? 23rd, 10th. And we've got the location right. And it doesn't look like it's hilly or anything. Let's scroll out a bit. Oh, we got one plane. Suddenly come on. 7:15. What time was this? 7:15. So there was a plane. He could have been sick. Yeah. There's his location here. We'll zoom out a bit. Oh, too much. Where's it disappeared to? It was there. No, it's still playing. That's why. Let's scroll it back again. Oh, it's playing too fast. How do we change the speed? Should be a scrolly thing. Try that. 10 past. So what planes have we got? Got that one. 2 in the sky. So where's the other one? Oh, there, a little tiny plane flying away.
Ah, yeah.
No image of it. Oh, I've lost the location. Where was it now? Oh, here. Here's one flying towards him. It's almost the time. So that's the plane he saw with the flashing light. I think. I'm not sure if I'm seeing any helicopter noises. There's no helicopters there. So he must have been looking this way. There's only 2 on the page, so where's the other one? So that should be 7:15 almost. So where's the other plane? Can't see it. 2 planes, it reckons. Can't see it. Let's scroll out a bit. Now we got 4 planes. 1, 2. Ah, look, a plane approaching. So that's the other plane. The other noise, probably. So where was the other plane? 5 on the screen. So where's the other ones? I think the caller ID of those other ones have disappeared. So you could be looking at these 2 planes approaching, almost at 15 past. Straight over his area. Stedman. Well, that kind of fits the video. 15:15 almost. So they reckon there's almost 3 on 15:15 coming up. Okay, so that's close enough. A few seconds to go. And there's 3 planes. So there's the other one just on the edge here. Nowhere near the other ones. He's over here, Stedman. That plane, I think, is probably what he saw, and this one leaving probably. One or the other. That's at 41,000 feet. What's that one? It's a slim at 30,000 feet. Well, they normally have a red light right underneath here, just between the 2 wings. So that's certainly what is in his video. So I don't understand what he's saying is a UFO. I looked up, the helicopter was following another object in the sky. The object in front had no lights. But according to Plane Finder, there is no helicopter and there's no hills to block caller ID, what do they call it? Call sign. When you scroll right out, there's that plane passing his location. So is there any helicopters around? Normally they have like a cross, a yellow cross, but I can't see any helicopters nowhere even close.
Okay, I'll just mute this while I...
Okay, mate. No helicopters whatsoever. So it doesn't really make sense. So he did have some sound effects on it. I'll post the link there so people can play it on theirs. See what you think of it anyway. And I don't know if you can copy the map location and paste it. It's a good question. Doesn't sort of have a copy location, does it? Bookmarks, you can bookmark it. See what that does. That's not sort of going to help us, but looks of it. Create new bookmark. Try it and test. I don't know where these ones are from. Maybe the previous searches. Copy location. Let's see what happens. No, it just references my bookmark. What looks of it. Looks like I can't share the link. Oh well.
There we go.
So yeah, there's no helicopters whatsoever. So whether it's a black ops helicopter that he's trying to say it is, I posted the link there anyway. You can have a listen to it on your screen. I'll play it again. I don't think the sound goes through, does it? We got. Well, I might do.
There is a plane or some kind of vehicle with no light being followed by a helicopter with no light, with the lights on, tailing it. I know you can't see it, but I just heard the helicopter noise, and there was no light, and you could see just from the cloud cover over here.
Well, it's interesting, I guess. You definitely sounds like some object there, and it wouldn't be.
It is interesting.
And that red light looks like it's too big to be that plane. That's in his over his area. Whereabouts was it now? This one here. And those other ones.
Yeah, which is a.
Those other ones are far too away from his spot to even see the lights, probably.
Yeah. And that was at 41,000 feet, wasn't it?
Yep. So it's not going to be that. And there's definitely no... But the thing is, military helicopters can turn off the call ID, call sign. So maybe he's actually caught something suspicious there, but doesn't mean it's UFO. So I don't know why he said it's a UFO. No. It's definitely maybe some sort of secret military operation or test flight at night time. The control. The thing is, we want an app, that gives us the radar information, because then they would have to probably censor the radar information for the military, because they can turn off the call sign, or what do you call it, ADBC signal, which transmits a code, which I'm pretty sure is the call sign. Transmits the code to the tower. So that one was 30,000 feet. So I don't think it's that one. You certainly wouldn't hear it. Not for 30,000. If it was coming into land, which would be down to here somewhere, that's where it's going to go. It's going to land here, maybe. Might be an airport there or something. What's it say? No information what airport it's going to. That's strange. That's strange. So maybe it's a private jet. One of Trump's. But you can see here, this normally crashes the browser. Takes up. Look at all the planes in the sky that day. 2,100. And the plane towers have got to control all that mess. And if you look at
it is a mess.
Yeah, over America, look at that. It's amazing no planes crash every day.
Yeah, it certainly is.
And they're just flying around America, mostly, and Canada, by the looks of it. South America, some going South America. A lot less planes going down that way. And we got Brazil, was it, down here? Brazil, yep. Argentina. So less people wanting to go right down. What's way at the bottom? So yeah, it's quite interesting, the plane finder. I suppose I should copy and paste.
It's a nifty piece of kit, isn't it? Very handy.
It's very handy for debunking. But what's better is you can get the phone app and you can hold it up to the sky. So when you got a jet passing your house, you got a smartphone, install the app on your smartphone, just hang it up, aim, get the image of the plane in your viewfinder, and it will tell you a call sign ID and where it's going.
Okay.
That's what you're meant to do. That's what everybody should be doing. When they're filming a light in the sky, they should just hold it up to the light, and it will tell you whether it's a plane. That's what this guy should have done. But to me, it looks like he did catch something odd there, and I think it's probably a military helicopter. But the red blinking light was not a UFO. So enough on that one anyway.
Mhm.
I think we're probably going to run out for time for this live stream anyway. So
Okay.
we probably could do another one Friday maybe, or Saturday. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
I normally do one Sunday. Maybe I'll just leave it for Sunday. But I'll see how I feel. I'll let you know whether we'll do another one early.
Yeah.
I think probably look some over the sea here. Where's that? Over our island. What is the island? Oh, a load of them. What is that place?
Hawaii.
Is it Hawaii? I don't think it's Hawaii.
The lower one.
Don't think it is. What's it say?
Honolulu there. Yeah, it's Hawaii.
Is it? Whereabouts are they towards America? Was that right?
North South America.
That's where Hawaii is. Okay. So they got a few sightings there then. Let's have a look. Any photographs? With the amount of tourists there, you think there'd be a lot of videos. Oh yeah, it says Hawaii in there. That's confirmed then.
Mm-hmm.
And we got photo actually. Oh, what's that?
Oh.
What kind of photo does that direction? That's wide angle. Yep. I think there might be something there. Or something there. It's hard to tell. I don't know. Does it look like a photograph from a camera? Or has it been edited? Let's just save it and have a quick look anyway. What else we got? Should have been another photograph there. That one. Ooh. That looks different. That looks like a 4.3 camera. Something strange there. The other one must have been edited, I reckon.
Still can't see any object.
Possibly lens flare, I think, might be what we're looking at. See here, they're aiming it at the sun.
Yeah.
Right. Could be a bird or plane. A little black dot there. But that looks
Where's
like
the dot?
the dot here is looks like sun flare. Black dot there. So what's the description? I don't know. We ain't going to see much on this one.
No.
Snapshot using iPhone 10 on live setting, whatever that means. Object crosses entire frame in one shot. That could be seen when looping photograph across entire horizon in less than a second.
Less than a second.
That'll be a bird then, by the sounds of it. So, where's the last one? Oh, we'll do that one. Oh, it doesn't like that one. It's opened up another screen on the other. It's a gift. I need to open it with picture viewer. Where is it? Photo gallery, is it? Is that the right one? Yep. Pixelated.
I see. It's just a cloud.
No, I said there was a black object in there.
Oh, black object. All right, sorry.
I don't know. Could be something there. A couple of pixels. This is what MUFON has to look at, you know, and try and make sense of these little pixel UFOs. Well, I can't see anything in that one.
No, not can I.
Is that the right one? Oh, that's the other one.
No, not that one again.
Where's the other one disappeared to then? Not that one. Not that one. That one. So what have we got here?
Again, I can't see anything.
Here's a black dot going this way. Yeah. Aha. It looks like it could be a bug. Here we go. Here we go. Kind of looks like it could be a bug. It looks like it could be a bee. There's the admin going that way. We might have to plug it into the other one. It could be a bird. Yeah. So it must have been passing fast, which would mean he didn't actually see it with his own eyes. He only saw it on camera when he looped it back, is what he said.
Yeah.
Which would be a little black thing going across the screen. If we open it up with Fastway, it will improve it. Fast Stone, I mean. And what do we got? Oh, I forgot about that feature. Let's go through all the photos. Oh, we need to right click. Zoom as much as possible. So it makes it a bit better, but you can see it's pixelated here. But we've lost the location now because it's
yeah.
Oh, here it is. It's not much better. That's maximum we're going to get. Yep. Still could be a bird or a bug. My guess is it's a bug, I think. Damn, hay fever's got my eyes and nose now.
Oh, do you get it as well, do you?
Yeah. Oh, where else? This one here, I don't think we can do much with this one.
No.
Soon. Could it be that there was the black thing? I don't know if I can zoom it in more. That's the maximum I can get. I think that's the same object here, but it could be in the corner of the cloud. Oh, hang on. It's an animated gift. See that? There it goes. Looks like a bug.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did look like a bug.
Look, right here.
Yeah. It's something close to the camera, isn't it?
Stops here. Definitely a bug. Look, it goes there, jumps there, jumps there, jumps there. And I've got that on probably 1800 times soon to see that.
Okay. Okay.
On that particular gift image he's made. No, it's definitely going to be some sort of bug, like a bee or a fly. How do I get out this? All right. So, MUFON bug on that one. Let's just have a quick look at the other ones, and I think I'll probably wrap up now. We've been going 3 hours. Look, it's lost. This is one of the things I hate about this. When you go back, it loses your location.
Oh, yeah. That is annoying.
It was this way, I think. Off the coast. It was here. Where does it disappear to? Wasn't that far away.
You're on the right coastline.
Yeah, the east coast. Here it is down here. It won't go up. Why is it not going up?
There we go.
There we go. Got a few more coming up. Some disappeared again. Oh, it's black triangle there now. It's kind of flaky, the software. There was a black triangle there, now it's disappeared. Disappeared. I can't quite get to it. Anyway, let's just have a look. No photo. Oh, we got another photo there. Another photo. So there's quite a few photos. There's a black triangle underneath that one, but I can't click it. It's in the way. No photo, but these two were. So let's have a quick look at these ones. Oh.
Oh, God. I better leave now, mate.
Alright, say good night then.
Yeah, okay. I think it's one of my tenancy workers. She said she might come early.
Alright. Oh, well, we'll wrap up now anyway. We could look at it another time. Anyway. Did he hang up? Oh. Not sure what's going on there. Anyway, right, we've got a little dot here. Another bug, is it? So let's save that one. Can't see. We'll save it anyway. Looks like it's another black dot. That's it. 2 photos. I did actually see this object until a couple of days after taking it. She means I didn't actually see the object. So it's going to be a bug. Is that one? Sold in different orders. Not that one. That one and that one. So we'll open it up. Let's see. That one we just looked at. Here it is. So we want to zoom on that one. Oh, where's it gone to? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, what's going on? What did I do? Looks like I've put it behind, is it? Confusing. Can't see it. Zoom out a wee bit. Why is it not scrolling? Oh, here it goes. Looks like a bee. I wonder if I can zoom. Definitely looks like it's got wings. Is it a bug or a bird? So probably going to lose the place. Yep. So where did that go to? That's annoying. Why doesn't it keep on center? Whispery clouds. Trying to get reference. And 900. So where's it moved to when I zoomed in? Oh, here we go. So does that look like a UFO, guys? Is it a bird or a bug? It's definitely black, whatever it is. I think it could be a bird, that one. So yeah. It's definitely got two colors to it. Sort of looks like brown, black, whatever that is. Yeah. Some white bits. Could be a wingtips with white feathers, maybe coming this way. Yeah. Which way is bird's head though? Oop. So that's best we're going to do with that one. I think he's gone. Yeah. Does it say here? Robert has left. So I'll close down that window. So just have a quick look at the other one. It's moved it again. Probably take too long to pin it again. Anyway, I'm just going to wrap up now. Done long enough tonight debunking stuff. The helicopter one was the best one. It definitely was a helicopter noise. So thanks for joining us, and hit the like button and share if you enjoyed what I did. And we'll do another one again in a couple of days' time, maybe. If not, definitely one Sunday. So I'll just cue my end music here. Which one was it? See how it goes. I think it's that one. I think this is slowing me down. Something going on there. Okay. Okay, good night everybody, and thanks for joining us.